Hi, well, welcome to week 3 of the road to Japan Ironman. Um, this week's going to be mainly about me diet and weight loss program I'm doing, but first of all, just generally over the past week, me training. So I've been concentrating on the gym, strength work. So 2 Hyrox training sessions went well. Really good workouts, as I've said. A couple of actual strength in the gym. So 2 weightlifting sessions. So I've set up a little 2 sets to work through. So that's 2 days per week. Which should give me a good overall body strength improvement. So I kicked that off properly last week. I'm going to be tracking some of my weights that I'm able to lift and move. Like I said, it's a good strengthening conditioning that I'm after for this first part of the year, first month. Couple of bike sessions indoors, and an indoor run and a short run yesterday outdoors early. I woke up early, ended up getting out rather than just sitting around watching YouTube. Got out and done a run, so that was decent. So onto me diet and weight for this month. So I've been good. So 3 weeks where I've been quite disciplined, sticking to a carnivorous diet. So I'll just pull up my food tracking for the last week. I've been using the Zep app to try and track my food. So right, me trends. So for last week, carbs, most of my carbs were from the likes of some Greek yogurts and stuff, so that was only 4% or 6% for the week, 30% protein and 60 odd percent fat. I'm aiming for around about less than 10% carbs and 60% fat, so that's going well. Standard day eating wise has been so I'm trying not to eat before 11 in the morning, unless I'm up really early, then I just may shift that slightly. So I try to do all my training in a fasted state. I prefer that. So for instance, this morning I was out early doing a Hyrox strength session from 6:50 until 7. Quick dip, then went for a coffee with some people. Lunch times, it generally is something like 2 quarter-pound burgers, slice of cheese on, and 2 or 3 eggs. And then evening meal around about 5-6 o'clock at night, it will be some either possibly 2 ribeye steaks and some eggs, maybe a little bit of cheese, or ground beef with eggs. So fry up the ground beef and either have fried eggs on top, or maybe mix in the egg whites and just have the yolks on top as a bit of a sauce. And then maybe after that, as a bit of a treat, will be a tub of skyr yogurt with a little bit of dark chocolate and maybe some whey protein in that, or a little bit of salted caramel flavouring, keep it as low as possible, and yeah, so normally maybe about 20 grams of dark chocolate mixed in with that. So I feel good on that. I feel um, strong and seem to be recovering quite well over it. Even if the Zep app is continually nagging me to add in a few carbs for energy, I certainly don't have any problems with my energy. I can get through the Hyrox workouts and stuff, no problems. And I've done 100-mile bike rides in the past, fully fasted. Yeah, so that's the what I'm eating generally for the week. I'll put a couple of pictures of my food and the breakdowns for certain days for the macro breakdowns. I don't really buy into the calories in, calories out idea. Just have a look at what the calories roughly, just for the interest. Since there's a lot more to it with your hormones and everything. So I try to stick to the carnivore diet, 90% plus meat and meat or animal products, and the rest just the occasional bit. Certainly not giving up coffee. I have quite a few cups of coffee a day, so it seems to be doing me well. Weight wise, the last week I've lost an extra £2. So in the 3 weeks I've been doing this is roughly £6 loss, which is good. Not looking at losing it super fast. I'm looking at building my strength. So that's it. I'm not going to bore you too much. Next week I'm planning to outline the trip. So finally managed to get all the flights booked. There was a bit of a palaver with I booked the flights and then they decided to change one of the legs, so I had to get a refund. So I'll go through all that next week, outline the trip plan and maybe an update on my fitness. So that's it. Keep these short and add a few little bits of clips. So see you next time.